Congressman.
To impeach.
Oh,
yeah, to pass the articles of impeachment, it's one-third of all the members of Congress. Wala namang sinabi nila one-third of those present or one-third of those who will be there in the House of Congress.
So sila mismo,
ngayon,
sila mismo dyan sa House, they followed it. Tapos karon, now, she is suggesting that it can be 22. Alam mo, minsan, sobrang bilib na sa sarili ito si Congresswoman Luistro. Talaga.
Exactly.
Masyado nang bilib sa sarili. Pinatakas yung asawa niya na accused of rape. So, Atty. Regan, we have this situation now ng committee, ng Blue Ribbon Committee of Senator Pia Cayetano and Senator Marcoleta are also with Senate President Cayetano. The last time nag-hearing na sila. So, ang sinasabi naman ni Erwin Tulfo, English speaking talaga to si Erwin Tulfo, American citizen siguro ito no? Sabi ni Erwin Tulfo, they are legitimate. Diba? They're bastards, sabi niya yung committee ni Senator Marcoleta and Senator Pia. Pero siya mismo, hanggang ngayon, hindi siya nag-hold ng kanyang hearing na as Blue Ribbon Committee. Napansin mo yan?
Yes, because he knows he is illegitimate.
Specifically, Congresswoman Luistro, who heads the Justice Committee and filed the impeachment articles in the Senate. Anong comment mo dito, Attorney Regal?
Travesty, no? Travesty of justice. Grabe na. Sumusobra na ang atake nila on the way they interpret the Constitution. Paano mo sabihin na ang computation mo on 2/3 is based on 22? At baka kung hindi mag-transfer si Joel, baka maging based na yan sa 21. Tapos kung si Marcoleta ayaw pa mag-transfer, mag-base na yan sa 20. Paano na? I don't know. Congressman Luistro is supposed to be a lawyer.
Alam na natin kung gaano natin siya hinahangaan, pero ngayong nakikita natin yung mga kaguluhan sa Senado, namimiss natin si Miriam Defensor Santiago, hindi po ba? Kaya pakinggan natin si MDS.
Constitutional analysis is a field of art in itself. It is a technical field. Kaya 4 na taon ang abogasiya. Kung mas sino lang pala pwedeng mag-interpret ng Constitution, bakit pa tayo may mga abogado na kanya-kanya na lang? The usual exceptions are the Bill of Rights, yan, self-executory yan, basahin mo, sundin mo. And constitutional provision, pag sinabi ng batas, hindi pwede ito, yan, sundin mo kaagad. Pero lahat, hindi mo pwedeng masunod kaagad-agad. Mag-antay ka kung anong batas ang ipapasa ng Kongreso. Wala kaming ginagawa sa Kongreso kung hindi mag-antay kung anong sinabi ng Constitution. That is the main function of legislation.
Kaya naman, sana nakikinig yung iba dyan. Lalo na si Congresswoman Luistro na ginigiit niya na pwede daw ang bilangan sa 2/3 para sa impeachment ay ibabase na lang sa 22 senators at hindi 24. Teka lang, Congresswoman Luistro, hindi ba Congresswoman ka? Doon ka sa House of Representatives, bakit ka ba nagkokomentaryo opinion dyan tungkol sa 2/3 vote ng Senate? Kaya, babalikan ho natin ang mga issues itong nakaraang linggo tungkol dyan sa conflict sa ating Senado. At makakasama natin ngayong araw ay si Attorney Regal Oliva from Cebu, isang abogada na may malawak na karanasan sa larangan ng public finance, local governance, sa loob ng mahigit 16 na taon, 16 years of public service in Cebu. Naging saksi at bahagi siya ng mga proseso ng pamahalaan. Kilala rin si Attorney Oliva sa kanyang kakayahang gawing simple at madaling maintindihan ng mga komplikadong usaping legal dahilan upang mas mailapit niya ang batas at mga isyong pampubliko sa karaniwang Pilipino. Bukod dito, isa siyang kilalang social media commentator na hindi umiiwas sa mga mainit at kontrobersyal na isyu at naging laging handa magbahagi ng kanyang legal na pagsusuri at pananaw para sa ikalilinaw ng mahalagang usaping hinaharap ng ating bansa ngayon. Kaya please welcome our dear Attorney Regal Oliva. Napakasikat ho nito, hindi lamang sa Cebu, kundi sa buong Visayas, ha? Milyon ang followers niya, pati ako ay follower niya. Welcome, Attorney Regal, please.
Attorney Bing, good afternoon. Thank you very much for inviting me in your show. No,
Is this the
I am
first-
always also following you because since then, idol na kita.
Matay, Mutual Admiration Fan Club, mandi ay ni?
Ano man eh, kay Siliman yan, mantag mga Bisaya.
That's right.
pagdagpo.
My fellow Silimanian, Attorney Oliva. Now, Attorney Regal, maraming nabigla nung ang IBP board ay nag-issue ng statement. So, akala ng tao, tayong lahat ng mga member ng IBP, yun na rin ang stand natin. Pero lumabas po kayo ng sarili ninyong opinion na contrary sa IBP board statement na yan. Ito po bang IBP board, bago sila naglabas ng statement, ay nagkonsulta sila sa mga IBP chapters, kagaya dyan sa Cebu?
As far as I'm concerned, Attorney Bing, there were no consultations done by the Board of Governors and even by the President of the National Integrated Bar of the Philippines, because I sit down as one of the advisors of the IBP Cebu City Chapter Board, and there was no consultation being done. So it was already a slap on our face that we were made to understand their stand as regards the Senate squabble, especially on the interpretation of the quorum. And it seems to many lawyers and to many of our countrymen that the IBP decision was already binding for all lawyers. And I would beg to disagree, Attorney Bing.
Kaya, what's your comment and opinion about the issue that the IBP board dwelt on?
As a lawyer and as an officer in court, I respectfully disagree with the statement or with the comments made by the IBP or IBP National Board. I respectfully submit that their opinions, because for me, what they made were just mere opinions of the Board of Governors, and it is not binding to all the lawyers in the country. It does not also say, it should not also connote that all lawyers must agree to whatever statements that the Board of Governors released. It should have been noted as well, Attorney Bing, that being in a leadership position like the Board of Governors, they should have had consultations with the different chapters in the whole country, so that we can also express and submit our own opinions as regards to the matter at hand. Kasi unfair naman na sabihin ng IBP na ito na ang statement namin at tayo namang mga abogado, we have different dissenting or consenting opinions as regards one issue of a law.
Lalo na po dyan sa constitutional provision, Attorney Regal, doon sa the Senate President shall be elected by a majority of all senators.
All.
Ano po
Yes,
ang
all
opinion
its
nyo dyan?
members. Because it's very, we cannot change the Constitution. I mean, the 1986 Constitution states very much clearly, Article 6, Section 16, Paragraph 1, it states that the Senate shall elect its president by not only a majority, it should be by a majority vote of all its members. Very clear. Why? There's no room for interpretation. It should be all its members. It's not, a member of 22 or a member of the members available to vote. Ay, hindi naman sinabi yun eh. All
Yes.
its members.
So,
So,
but they-
even though if there are absent members, then
Oh.
it should be computed as all its members.
So even if they are absent, they're
Even
still
if they're absent.
they're still included in the all 24.
Correct. And you know, when we say that Bato is hiding, that's speculative. We don't know that Bato is truly hiding. How can we say? I mean, yes, there is a warrant of arrest, but Senator Bato de la Rosa can still be considered as a member of the Senate.
Yes.
And if you say that Jinggoy Estrada was arrested, then the Senate, as a co-equal branch of government of the judiciary, may have its coercive power, maybe can request
Yes.
the court for leave, no? So that Jinggoy Estrada can attend. Not that they will just hold a meeting immediately and assume that they already have a quorum because there are two subtracted senators of minus Jinggoy and minus Bato. I think that's a wrong interpretation on the subject of quorum.
And that's and this is why the Senate leadership or kung sino ba talaga ang Senate President ngayon ay malaking question mark pa para sa maraming tao. Kaya nag-file na ng petition sa Supreme Court si Senate President Alan Cayetano. Pero sa rules of the Senate, nakalagay din, hindi ba, Attorney Regal, na sabihin na natin na tama si Gatchalian, na siya ay acting president dahil absent daw si SP Cayetano. Sabihin na natin na tama siya, na siya ay valid na binoto siya dyan. Pero nakalagay pa rin sa rules of the Senate na hanggang walang na-elect na Senate President, ang existing or incumbent na Senate President ay siya pa rin gagawa ng functions ng Senate President. Yan po ang
I
nasa
agree.
rules.
I agree with you, Attorney Bing. But the rules of the Senate also, when it comes to election of officers, is very clear. That election of officers, and the Senate pro tempore is one of the officers, it should be elected by all its members, majority of all its members.
Just like the
So
Senate
where-
President.
Just like the Senate President. So, in other words, the election of Senate pro tempore of Win Gatchalian is not legal.
Yes.
It is an illegitimate election. So how can we respect the Senate under the leadership of Win Gatchalian when they are already violating their own rules as a Senate, and they're also violating the Constitution per se. So I don't know where the powers emanate from, but I cannot even consider them as a de facto leadership, Attorney Bing, because paano maging de facto when the law is very clear?
Oh, yeah.
Wala naman, hindi naman, the other senators are still existing. They have not exercised the coercive power of the Senate for all the senators to be present during the time of election if they need to change leadership.
Yes.
So as of now, it seems that it is obvious that Win Gatchalian's group or bloc does not have legal standing to occupy the leadership positions that they elected themselves on. So I don't understand where they're coming from. I cannot fathom their way of thinking that they would say that they are the legitimate group when they are actually just 12. Attorney Bing.
Yeah.
Kung 12 kayo, may deadlock. At kung deadlock ang Senado, it favors the status quo.
Correct.
At sino ang status quo dito? Si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano as Senate President, Lauren Legarda as Senate pro tempore. So, deadlock sila ngayon 12 versus 12. Hindi pwedeng 12 versus 10 kasi wala daw si Jinggoy at wala si Bato. That is very wrong. It should be computed as majority of all because walang senador na namatay. Walang senador na nag-resign. Walang senador na na-expel sa Senate. So in other words, on the basis of their computation, all senators are still senators of the Republic of the Philippines.
Pero ang nakakabahala, Attorney Regal, ay yung timing ng pag-pressure sa mga senador. Dahil may mga kaso sila o kakasuhan sila. So, very suspicious sa mga tao, di ba? Si Chis Escudero decided to attend for the purpose of quorum daw. But we don't know if how he's going to vote, hindi ba? Is it not suspicious to you?
As of now, no, a lot of senators have a Damocles sword hanging on their head.
Right.
Alam naman natin yan. Most of the senators in the other bloc have cases concocted against them, even if these cases are almost unreal. No, I'm saying unreal. For example, Marcoleta, plunder. Plunder from campaign contributions? How can that be plunder, Attorney Bing? We know the definition of plunder, di ba? Jinggoy Estrada. Jinggoy Estrada has been very, I have to say, has been very courageous not to accept any of their offers and go to prison, no, and surrender himself to justice. Even with numerous cases filed against him, we also know about the cases hanging on the head of Chis Escudero. Might be the reason why, because he might be next to be placed, to be arrested. There are lots of talks already that Joel Villanueva will follow suit and make it 13. Mas maganda yan, at least once and for all. Attorney Bing, meron ng line, meron ng divide na 13.
Na may settle na, masettle na yung issue.
Correct, masettle na. But what I'm talking about is that it's very obvious that if you're not part of the administration's block, then they will be preparing cases against you to kick you out or to take you out from the halls of the Senate. And for you not to be able to involve yourself and participate in Senate proceedings. We've seen that already. We know that this is a strategy. And we're very sad that we have come to this point in our history that we have to see the political maneuverings using legal forms or using the legal sword to attack them. And it's very sad na gamitin natin ang mga laws available to paralyze and to take away organs of the Senate.
Right.
Attorney Bing.
So, they're also, dahil hindi nila makuha yung quorum, it seems that they pressured some senators so that they will attend. At the same time, they are putting sa ulo ng mga tao na ang 2/3 vote dyan sa impeachment ay hindi naman 16. Dahil 22 na lang ang mga senador, hindi 24. And that's specifically Congresswoman Luistro, who heads the Justice Committee and filed the impeachment articles in the Senate. Anong comment mo dito, Attorney Regal?
Travesty, no? Travesty of justice. Grabe na. Sumusobra na ang atake nila on the way they interpret the Constitution. Paano mo sabihin na ang computation mo on 2/3 is based on 22? At baka kung hindi mag-transfer si Joel, baka maging based na yan sa 21. Tapos kung si Marcoleta ayaw pa mag-transfer, mag-base na yan sa 20. Paano na? I don't know. Congressman Luistro is supposed to be a lawyer. How can you interpret the Constitution on the way that favors you when we all know that the Constitution, when it comes to the articles with regard to the impeachment, it states 2/3 of all its members.
Yes.
So if you will ostracize and arrest senators, they are still part of the House of the Senate. No matter.
Even if they arrest the senators.
Exactly, Attorney Bing, di ba? What are the basis of them to be gone in the Senate? Resignation, death, incapacity. And they will say that because you're arrested, you're incapacitated. No. we can still go to court and, ask permission.
Yes.
Because impeachment proceedings, and just like any proceedings, can be very important. And it can also be a landmark landmark act of the House of Senate. And being a co-equal
yeah.
branch, the judiciary must not hamper the service that a senator can do.
That's right. This is the first time, Attorney Regal, that this issue of what is two-thirds to impeach an impeachable officer like the Vice President Sara Duterte. This is the first time na nangyayari ito. Kasi it's never been a question before, di ba? Kay Chief Justice Corona, di man ito question, di ba? Yung kay ERAP, di man ito question. Yung kay Merceditas Gutierrez, di ba? Hindi man ito question na ano ba talaga ang two-thirds vote, dahil klaro naman talaga na two-thirds ng 24, dahil 24 naman ang senador na hinalal natin. Hindi naman tayo nag-elect ng 22 hindi naman sinabi ng konstitusyon na all members except those in jail, hindi ba? Kasi sa akin, they have to interpret the Constitution strictly, because the impeachment is an extraordinary act of the Senate. Biro mo
There
yung
you
minuto
go.
ng 32 million na katao, bigla mo na lang yan naalisin dahil babawasan mo yung two-thirds. Kung hindi nila makuha ang two-thirds, wala silang 16 na senador, babawasan nila yung 24. Matay. Ang bright mo talaga, Congresswoman Luistro. Kung minsan
You hit the nail on the head.
bilib na
Attorney
bilib
Bing.
ka talaga sa sarili mo, Congresswoman Luistro. Sobrang, parang, alam mo, sometimes you think we're stupid, but it's too much that you think we're always stupid. Matay. That's why, this House of Representatives Committee on Justice, they also counted, Attorney Regal, their two-thirds vote doon sa who will approve the filing of the articles of impeachment against VP Sara. Di ba two-thirds din yon nila?
Two-thirds.
Never naman niya kinwestiyon doon. Never naman niya sinabi, two-thirds lang ito ng present, ha? Two-thirds din ng
Precisely.
lahat ng House of Representatives, ng mga
To
congressman.
impeach.
Oh,
Yeah,
to
to pass
impeach.
the articles of impeachment, it's one-third of all the members of Congress. Wala
Oh.
namang sinabi nila one-third of those present or one-third of those who will be there in the House of Congress.
So sila mismo,
Ngayon,
sila mismo dyan sa House, they followed it. Tapos karon now she is suggesting that it can be 22. Alam mo, minsan sobrang bilib na sa sarili ito si Congresswoman Luistro. Talaga.
Exactly.
Masyado
At
na
kaninong
bilib sa
kasalanan
sarili.
naman ito?
Pinatakas yung asawa niya na accused of rape. So, Attorney Regal, we have this situation now ng Blue Ribbon Committee of Senator Pia Cayetano and Senator Marcoleta are also with Senate President Cayetano. The last time nag-hearing na sila. So, ang sinasabi naman ni Erwin Tulfo, English speaking talaga to si Erwin Tulfo, American citizen siguro ito no? Sabi ni Erwin Tulfo, they are legitimate, di ba? They're bastards, sabi niya yung committee ni Senator Marcoleta and Senator Pia. Pero siya mismo, hanggang ngayon, hindi siya nag-hold ng kanyang hearing na as Blue Ribbon Committee. Napansin mo yan?
yes, because he knows he is illegitimate. He does not have legal background and backing as regards being elected legitimately. Because when they could have read the Senate rules, and when they read the Senate rules, it's very obvious. Officers in the Senate must be elected by majority of all its members.
All, yan.
Alam nga nila, Attorney Bing, na siguro when they reviewed the Constitution, ang Constitution kasi, isa lang ang sinabi doon, that the Senate President will be elected by all or majority of all its members.
Yes.
Yun lang ang sinabi ng Senate, ng Constitution natin. pero hindi nila ni-review ang kanilang Senate rules, maybe during that day, that Rule 2 of the Senate states that officers of the Senate will be elected by majority of all its
Yes.
members.
Tapos sabihin nila, wala daw yun sa konstitusyon. Eh teka muna, hindi ba kayo mga senador kayo dyan? Araw-araw kayo dyan papasok sa session hall? You're already governed by your rules? Otherwise, there will be chaos. Hindi ba? Tapos,
Precisely.
ngayon na hindi pabor sa inyo ang rules, sasabihin nyo, the rules, hindi yan tama yung rules. Hindi naman sinabi ng konstitusyon. So, sinasabi nila, senador na sila, Supreme Court pa sila. You see? Sila na ngayon na nag-i-interpret ng constitutional provision at ng kanilang rules na pero sa legal principles natin at alam naman na ng lahat ng mabubuting abogado at abogada na where the constitution does not distinguish or the law does not distinguish, you should also not distinguish.
Not distinguish.
At
That
the
is
same
that is a
time,
basic fundamental
yes.
rule in our studies, right?
Yes, and that the purpose
Oo.
of the rules is precisely to ensure order and an orderly conduct of the proceedings. Eh kung kayo mismo, mga senador, mag-question ng sarili ninyong rules para mailagay ka lang, Senator Gatchalian, as acting president dahil pro tempore ka, ano yung itsura mo dyan? Ano itsura mo dyan? Alam mo, hindi mo siguro na-feel yan, Senator Gatchalian, kasi hindi ka abogado. Kasi kami mga abogado, we will not put ourselves in that position. Bakit hindi si Kiko Pangilinan ang nag-pro tempore at nag-acting president? Siguro hindi siya pumayag. Kasi that's very
I'm sure.
funny, hindi ba? Katatawanan
I'm sure.
ka ng lahat ng abogado pag ginawa mo yan. Kaya siguro bakit, sabi ko, bakit din si Gatchalian nilagay nila dyan? Sana di si Kiko na lang kasi siya lang ang abogado dyan. Ba't din nila nilagay si Kiko? Bakit hindi? Siguro hindi pumayag si Kiko. Kasi kung abogado ka, na mabuting abogado ka, hindi ka talaga papayag na ma-divide na itong Senado, tapos ikaw ang gagawing sangkalan. Yan, Senator Kiko Pangilinan from the UP College of Law. Amo, itaas mo ang bandila natin. Masyado namang senador na kayo, feeling nyo, justices of the Supreme Court pa rin kayo. At yung interpretation nyo is favoring you. Sobra namang ano yun, interpretation na self-interest nyo yun. Kaya, I'm calling them out. Tapos sabihin lang, di ba, friends naman yan? Oo, kinampanya ko kaya yan si Kiko Pangilinan. Lenny Kiko kaya ako. Sobra kahit doon sa maliliit na mga kalye-kalye doon, sa Quezon City, ang dilim-dilim, no? Punta ako doon. Hawak kamay ko siya. Sigawan kami doon, Lenny, Kiko. Gawa pa nga ako ng kanta ko para sa kanya, Atty. Regal, Yung...
Ano yun? Ano yung kanta na yan?
maputi ng buhok ko. Di ba? Kumawa, nag-record pa ako ng kanta, Sana,
Ganun ba?
ang lakas ng amats ng ibang tao dyan magsabi na DDS ako. Pero ang laki ng tulong ko sa inyo, Pati na yun si Bam Aquino, laki ng tulong ko dyan sa kanya. Pero ngayon, ano ba yan nangyayari dyan sa mga taong ito na dati ay tingin ng tao sa kanila ay sila na talaga ang ehemplo ng marangal na tao dahil sa mga apelyido nila. Ngayon, inaalaw nila na ganyan, kingkoyan na yan Kung sa Ilonggo pa black, kingkoyan na. Pang kingkoy na ba? Kaya mahirap
Attorney
talaga.
Bing.
Ayan
Correct,
ang ginagawa
Attorney
nyo
Bing.
ngayon
Yun
sa
lang
Senado
naman
ng Pilipinas.
Correct. Yun lang naman kung saan tayo dapat mag-side is on the right side. It's on the correct side. It's on the legal side.
Oo.
At obvious naman, I agree with what you said. Kung alam ng block ni Sherwin Gatchalian ang ginagawa nila, they should have placed a lawyer. I mean, di ba Kiko Pangilinan could have been a qualified Senate pro tempore. Chis Escudero was there. Bakit nila ginawang presidente din si Chis?
Bakit Blue Ribbon nila si Erwin Tulfo?
Yun na nga kasi bend the law
Malay ba ni... Malay ba ni Tulfo ng difference ng inadmissible evidence or irrelevant testimonies. Walay ba niya yan?
Wala talaga.
Kaya ngayon tanggap nila, Atty. Regal, na hindi siya pwede dyan, Kaya ngayon pinalitan siya ni Kiko.
Obvious naman, di ba? Obvious naman, hindi naman nila, wala silang legal standing on it eh.
Oo.
And I'm very happy with what you said, that Senator Alan Peter Cayetano already went to the Supreme Court
today.
to have, yes, because that is what we have been waiting for.
Oo.
Alam naman natin, Attorney Bing, na kung tayo, ordinaryong tao, mga ibang abogado, pupunta sa Supreme Court, maghanap ng judicial review, hindi naman i-review yan. Yan ang nangyari kay Teacher Barry, di ba? Pupunta ng Supreme Court, gusto magpa-interpret ng anong nangyari sa Senate. The Supreme Court will not answer political
wala naman siyang
questions.
legal standing kasi.
Exactly.
Standard,
So
diba?
now that the offended party is indeed Senator Alan Peter Cayetano,
Yes.
then I'm very happy that he went to the
Yes.
Supreme Court to
Oh.
file this case, and for once and for all, judicial review will be conducted by the honorable tribunal and make the proper distinction and juridical determination as to what it truly or what a quorum states as regards jurisprudence, constitution, rules, and laws
Yeah.
available in our land.
Kasi there was a Supreme Court decision on quorum involving naman a councilor, which may be applied to the Senate, but it's better na once and for all, meron ng decision dito ang Supreme Court. Kaya para naman na bayan natin, ang bansa natin ba, mag-stop, napakaligalig na So, grabe na yung
Correct.
effect sa ekonomiya. Biniblame pa ni BBM na nangyayari daw sa Senado, yung divisiveness dyan, kaya daw natalo tayo doon sa National Security Council na membership sana. Alam mo, BBM, di mo man naisip na hindi lang naman ito ang issue Ang corruption, ang massive, historic corruption ng gobyerno, ng administration mo. Alam naman lahat yan ng mga bansa sa United Nations Tapos i-blame mo dito sa Senate na conflict ngayon. Pero ito pa, Attorney Regal. Kasi, gusto nila ituloy ang impeachment, di ba? Forthwith. Forthwith.
Okay, yes.
Ngayon, paano nyo itutuloy ang impeachment forthwith? Kaya hindi man namin alam, kaming mga bumoto na ini-impeach yung Vice President. Hindi nga ako bumoto kay VP Sara, but I am a lawyer, I will stand by the rule of law. So, ano ang gagawin nyo ngayon? Acting President Gatchalian, Attorney Regal, may nagsabi sa akin na, Mama Bing, meron ba kayang acting jowa ngayon? Mag-a-apply ako, Mama Bing. Levity aside, Senator Gatchalian, anong gagawin mo ngayon? Are you going to preside over the impeachment? When you know very well that there is a question about your legitimacy as acting president? How do you feel about that, Senator Gatchalian? Parang nangangayayat na itong aking... ito ang pinakamayaman na soltero, na binata sa buong Pilipinas, Attorney Regal. Pero nangangayayat na, nakakalbo na
sayang
yata,
naman.
Pero kasi, pinasok mo yan Senator Gatchalian, panindigan mo yan ngayon. Kung ako, sabi ko kung ako ang nasasakdal sa impeachment, I have to ask both of them and write both of them. Sino ba talaga sa inyo ang magpe-preside sa impeachment case ko? Siyempre, both of you will say kayo. O hindi magkagulo na tayo. Siguro dapat ang House Committee, si Congresswoman Luistro, o kaya si VP Sara, ay mag-file na sa Supreme Court ng interpleader para magtanong, sino po ba talaga, Honorable Justices of the Supreme Court, ang magpe-preside sa impeachment case versus VP Sara Duterte? Kasi dalawa po ngayon ang mistulang Senate President, pero isa lang ang Senate President, pero isa acting President. So, di ba, Attorney Regal, this will delay the impeachment trial?
It may delay because the Gatchalian bloc is really insisting that they are the legitimate bloc in the Senate. And as of now, we cannot deny the fact that Alan Peter Cayetano is still the sitting Senate President. So as regards the question who will be presiding during the impeachment,
Oh.
then there is no question there. It should be the Senate President.
Yes.
Because the Constitution is very clear.
Yes.
Other than the President, if the President is not the one who will be impeached, then the presiding officer is the Senate President.
Yes.
So, having had not elected a Senate President by the Gatchalian bloc, then they have to respect that the presiding officer must be Alan Peter Cayetano,
Oo.
not him.
Kasi sinasabi niya nga, acting lang siya eh. So, ibig sabihin, he
Oh, hindi ka
recognizes that Alan Peter is the Senate President. Dahil siya,
Precisely.
acting lang siya. Dahil ang election niya sa grupo nila, na sabi nila valid, ay pro tempore. Kinunan
Pro
niya ng
tempore.
posisyon si Senator Loren Legarda. Kinunan niya ng
Correct.
posisyon. Kaya,
Attorney Bing, hindi naman sinabi ng konstitusyon na kailangan ang Senate pro tempore preside.
Mag-acting
No, it's
president.
just the Senate
yes,
President.
it's the Senate President.
Senate
Mga
President.
kababayan, hindi po pwedeng iba ang mag-preside dyan sa impeachment. Dapat po ang Senate President. Kaya ang laki ng sakit ng ulo ni Senator Gatchalian ngayon as acting President. Kasi hindi naman po siya marunong ng rules of court. Tsaka yung rules of impeachment nila dyan, syempre alam nyo, advantage talaga pag abogado naman kasi ang Senate President. Kaya ngayon, Attorney Regal, meron naman ako narinig na gusto naman nila, i-designate nila si Senator Kiko Pangilinan as the presiding officer. Pwede ba yan?
Okay. That is another constitutional question.
Ayun.
Because you cannot designate. Wala sa Senate rules na may designation ang impeachment presiding officer.
Klaro.
It's very clear. It should be the Senate President. Bakit kayo mag-designate ng ibang tao?
Kasi hindi marunong si Gatchalian. O, hindi siya
Yun na nga
abogado.
eh.
Kaya si
Whether
Kiko.
Kiko Pangilinan or Cheese Escudero.
Oo.
Hindi pwede. Hindi nga pwede si Win Gatchalian na kung okay, granting for the sake of argument, Attorney Guanzon. What if na si Win Gatchalian, let's say he is acting president, he cannot still be the one
Oo.
conducting because Alan Peter Cayetano is still alive.
Yes, and according to the rules, hanggang mag-elect sila ng Senate President nila sa 13 votes, which hindi pa nila nagagawa, ay continuing ang pag-hold ng office at functions ng binoto
Senate
na
President.
Senate President, which is Cayetano.
Yes.
Kaya,
Because deadlock, as we always refer back, a deadlock in the Senate will always favor the incumbent or the status quo.
Right.
And that is Alan Peter Cayetano.
because that is the purpose of the rules. The purpose of the
Precisely.
rules is to ensure order. Hindi ba? That's
Para
the
mawala na
purpose
lang
of the
debate
law.
sana, mag-invite sila ng isa pang senadore, mag-transfer na sa kanila para
Oo.
maging 30 na sila. Why are they insisting?
Oo.
Wala silang legal standing. Wala silang legal foundation on that one, Attorney
Yan ang
Guanzon.
klarong-klaro.
Hindi pwede.
Kaya sinasabi
Oo.
ni Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano, napakadali naman ang solusyon nila eh. Eh di, kumuha sila ng isa pang senador at mag-eleksyon sila ng sarili nilang Senate President. Pero habang
Correct.
hindi nila ginagawa yan, sabi ni Cayetano, ako ang hinalal na Senate President. Kaya yung Blue Ribbon Committee na hearing ni Senator Marcoleta at Senator Pia kung saan nandun si Cayetano, sabi niya, valid yun. Ang mga sagot-sagot nila, wala naman stenographic notes, walang ganon-ganon. Napakababaw nyo na, ha? Dahil walang stenographer.
Babaw na yan, Attorney Bing. Yes, yes.
Pag walang stenographer, hindi legal yung hearing. Grabe kayo.
Exactly.
Alam mo, lahat
Wala
na
naman
lang.
sinabi sa konstitusyon na kailangan stenographer must be elected o ano-ano.
At saka may tape recorder na ngayon eh. Kailangan ko ba ng stenographer?
Ayun
Ha?
po.
Pwede
Oo.
naman
May video.
ipa-transcribe yan later eh. Di ba?
Yeah,
Grabe.
live video,
Oo.
tape recorder, mga video recorders, it's all available already.
Oo,
Wala
live
naman
stream
sinabi
na nga
doon.
Oo.
Wala silang constitutional basis na magsabi na kailangan kompleto to have a Blue Ribbon Committee meeting. Kaya walang kwan yan. Walang paliwala lang yan. As long as the sitting chairperson of the Blue Ribbon, who is legitimate, is presiding the committee, and the resource speakers are there, then the committee hearing should continue.
That's valid. Oh. Paano
That's
ito,
valid.
Attorney Regal? Si BBM tumawag na ng special session kasi on recess ngayon, pwede siyang under the Constitution tumawag ng special session pag meron siyang urgent legislation. At merong
bukas
mga
daw,
appointments na kailangan na suriin nila sa Commission on Appointments. So, tama naman na may korapatan si BBM na tumawag ng special session. Pero pagtingin ko, mawais itong mga tao ni BBM Gang Talagang nagpatawag ng special session kasi they are thinking makakuha sila ng isa pa. Nagpipressure sila ng isa pang senador para mag-attend ng kanilang special session at maging 13 na sila. May baka ba bang thoughts about this?
Well, let's just say that there are priority bills. But as I've read all the of the bills that has been attached in the special session, being called by the president, parang, well, let's accept the fact. Come on, Attorney Bing.
Yeah.
Hindi naman bobo ang Pilipino. Hindi naman talaga to priority bills ng Pangulo di ba?
Dili.
Bakit sabihin niya? Di ba? Bakit? I mean, to call a special session, kailangan talaga may priority bill. Meron talaga something that is a threat to national security, is a threat to our economic policies.
Oo.
But, come on.
Wala
Ginawa
naman
nga doon, ang anti-dynasty bill, ginawang last bill
Oh, well,
Paano mo sabihin na
kahit sa
priority?
fuel crisis, hindi nga ginawang urgent Oh.
Wala
Diba?
nga di
Oo.
ba? Paano mo pa sabihin priority yung anong pinagsasabi ng priority nila na they say National Center for Geriatric Health, amendments to the government assistance to students and teacher in private education, GASPE, assistance to AX. These are not priority bills.
These are,
Come on, Attorney. We were not born yesterday.
Yes. Ito yung mga
Maybe-
business as usual ng gobyerno, ng administration.
Exactly.
Na hindi
Exactly.
kailangan ng
Maybe-
immediate action or law.
Correct. And maybe he wants to fix the Senate role. Maybe he wants to fix the Senate conflict. I appreciate that. Once and for all. Siguro by tomorrow they can have an election.
No.
But baka deadlock din tomorrow.
Oo.
Kaya tomorrow yung special session. Baka still it will remain as
As is.
12-10.
It can be 12,
12-10.
13. Yes. Because
Diba? 20, baka lahat ng senador attend. So 12 in the Gatchalian block,
12.
10 in the tawag dito kay Cayetano block. But Attorney Bing, that is still not 13.
yeah. Because sinabi ni
They
Joe
will still-
Villanueva na dapat tuloy ang trabaho. He is not saying
Oh.
kung nalilipat siya. Sinasabi niya
Walang
tuloy ang
sinabi.
trabaho. Oh.
At hindi rin sinabi ni Chis Escudero na naglipat na siya. Wala
Oo.
pa. Wala
Hindi
pa
rin
official.
sinasabi
He
na
was just-
he's going to vote with the Gatchalian bloc to impeach VP Sara. Di ba?
Wala pa.
Pero
So
sinasabi
it
niya,
remains to be seen.
oh, kaya lang, kung nandyan na siya, nag-12 na sila, ay di pag-add pa nila ng isa, quorum na. Wala nang question sa quorum. It's fine. Di ba?
Walang question sa
Fine,
quorum.
di ba?
Oh.
That's fine. Kung mag-special session at dumating yung iba, may quorum na. Di ba? Pero,
Okay lang ang quorum.
Baka mamaya...
But are they going to elect
Oo.
the president with... are they going to elect the Senate president with 13 votes?
Oo,
Yan ang question.
that's a question. Because that's going to be funny. Pagpunta nila doon, 12-12 sila, kung may deadlock, sinong Senate President? Di ba si Senate President Cayetano?
pa rin. Oo,
Hindi ba si Cayetano ang Senate President? Alam mo, grabe na talaga itong mga advisor ng Gatchalian Risa Ontiveros block na ito Grabe na talaga ka-brilliant, no? Kasi yung mga dati inisip mo, it will not even cross your mind. ito ngayon, pinipilit eh. Pilit na pilit eh, kung sa Tagalog pa. Kaya, sa totoo lang, nagkagulo-gulo lang dyan na kailangan nilang kunin ang liderato ng Senate President ng Senado dahil gusto nila hinto. Ayaw nila tumuloy ang Blue Ribbon hearings ni Marcoleta. Yan naman ang alam ng tao eh. Kaya sasabihin, bakit ba, ano bang problema ng mga ito? Kung gusto lang nila na continue ang trabaho, pwede naman silang magtrabaho with Alan Peter as Senate President, pero hindi. Kasi ang tingin ko, talagang ginawa ito ng Gatchalian, Risa Ontiveros Block. Kasi may love team na daw ngayon, Attorney Regal eh. Winry. Kada ba? Kahilas eh. Basta hilas. Anyway, sinasabi nila, alam naman ng mga tao, ako alam ko eh, na kaya nila ginawa yan dahil ayaw nila matuloy yung testimony ng 18 na security personnel ni Saldico. Lumabas na yun. Hindi mo na pwedeng mabawi yun. Hindi ba? Kasi, bakit si Ombudsman Rimulya, ginamit naman niya yung testimony ni Gutesa? Di ba? Ginamit niya against Martin Romualdez eh. Ito, pag sinabit ito ni Senator Pia Cayetano sa Ombudsman, hindi ba niya gagamitin ito? Kasi corroborating ito eh, sa testimony ni Gutesa. Yan
Ni
ang
Gutesa,
value. Yes.
I agree.
Yan ang value
Diba?
ng corroborative
And that's that.
evidence.
Because once the Blue Ribbon Committee of Marcoleta will continue, hindi lang ang 18 Marines na masamon dito. They will summon Bersamin. They will summon former Budget
Amina.
Secretary Pangandaman, Amina. They will be summoning or
Tajin.
inviting resource persons
Wow.
that might detriment
Yes.
the President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Sabi ni Congressman Egay Erice, nakita daw niya yung text ni Yusek Bersamin, text kay BBM tungkol sa whatever, di ba? That will
Exactly.
that can be damaging to BBM. So yan talaga pinipigilan nila. Kaya tama si Attorney Regal Oliva. Ang iba pang pwedeng patistigo dyan ng Blue Ribbon Committee ni Senator Marcoleta and Senator Pia ay yung iba pa na isabpina nila na pagaya ng DBM Secretary dati si Amina Pangandaman at yung mga Undersecretary Trajib at Undersecretary Bersamin. Kaya in other words, it's like peeling. Parang binibuksan mo yung yung karton ba ng gift ba? Tapos bawat bukas mong ganun may nakikita kang katotohanan. Ayaw nila, mga kababayan. Kaya ganyan ang agawan sa Senado ng Senate Presidency. Kaya abangan natin itong special session bukas. Abangan namin ni Attorney Regal Oliva.
Yeah, I will be there watching.
Any parting words?
Once and for all, I am truly hoping that the squabble in the Senate can already be fixed and so we can move on and continue. Wala naman to kung sino ang Senate President eh. Kaming mga abogado, we will respect whatever political divide there is in the Senate and in our country. But it's just that when the Constitution is being threatened by very obvious political interpretation, then that dangers and endangers the law and the fundamental law of the land. So today, I would just like to appeal to our legislators. You are lawmakers. You are not lawbreakers. You shouldn't be lawbenders. Because the Constitution is made very specific. And I hope that you can respect this fundamental law of the land so as to have our countrymen and the citizens of our country follow the law themselves. Kasi if we keep on bending, we keep on breaking ourselves as leaders of our country, how can we expect to have better citizens in our republic? So I
Ganda.
just hope that this can be settled professionally and this can be settled legally by the lawmakers of our land.